Welcome to Kennesaw, Georgia, in the greater Atlanta area and home to the Owls of Kennesaw State, where these fans have been eagerly anticipating this one all week. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the UCF Knights, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. So UCF's offense will get the first crack at it here. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments. And
that's a live ball. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it.
And I absolutely love the option, but this is part of it, right? The quarterback has to make a lot of reads really quickly and then carry the football and take care of that thing. So I think, the fumble was caused there. We don't know why, but this is part of the option risk you run by running.
Here comes the offense on first down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Kennesaw State right back to work. Looking to throw on second down. And the defense... Welcome to Kennesaw, Georgia, in the greater Atlanta area and home to the Owls of Kennesaw State, where these fans have been eagerly anticipating this one all week. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the UCF Knights, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Knights offense will take the first swing of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience, Jesse. These kind of...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Bounced right back to them. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back to throw, it's Jefferson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Knights moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did.
And the defense just comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're just about to kick it off after that scoop and score 6. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You can tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Give to the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up third down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Wide receiver shows motion. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They're bringing heat. And the ball's free in the end. That's going to be a safety. The offense is back on top of it. This is bad, but it could have been worse.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Owls offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
He wants to go deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come.
The expressway is wide open. He's at the 30, the 10. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. And once he got loose, it was all over. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Hey, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
third down. He'll try to pick it up through the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it away at the 25. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. This offense has a second down play. Looking to throw, it's Jefferson. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Another incompletion on third down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The Knights will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
And that was almost a huge mistake by special teams. On the punt return, fumbling the football. They are so lucky that they jumped on that ball and that their offense is now going to take.
He unleashes a long one. Makes the catch on the left. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That one's going to get a little star mark decided on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Trying the left side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Knights will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. Speeding down the left side. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
first down for this offense. To throw, it's Jefferson. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Hold it. Offense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Kennesaw State right back to work. He's going to pass on second down. Looking for the end zone.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Starting to feel a little pressure. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Owls.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Back to throw, it's Jefferson feeling some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. They'll try to get it through the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, looks as if the defense got it.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Fires downfield.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line. And he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Well, the offense trying to take a shot and get aggressive downfield. That's when the defense just has to come up with an opportunity.
And he takes it to the house. defense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of a great field position.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion. Like, you got to get the football. Offense very lucky to get that football back.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first two quarters of football in Kennesaw. And we can't get very far into this halftime breakdown without talking about that stud linebacker. The kid's been everywhere all at once through two quarters. From clogging gaps to causing turnovers, he's been a one-man gang. Public enemy number one for that opposing sideline. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
Just about set for the second half kickoff. Fair catch called for and made. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do, build the lead.
And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. And the punishment has been extended.
really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. A first down for the offense. RPO complete to open the drive. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Here on second down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Give to the back. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Morris. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it, offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will start. See if the offense can overcome it. Pulled fumbles and throws off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it. Hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Owls! And the pummeling has started.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a tight one so far in Columbus. They're up by 13 over Marshall. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Brown will throw it. He's got it down the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Sitting right at the 30, it'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. He's going to pass. Lets it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
This quarterback is having a day, man, and right there he was looking for touchdown pass number 5. He has been dialing it up. He's been throwing strikes. We haven't seen him miss very much like he did just there, but what a game this dude is having.
Touchdown, Kennesaw State, and the beatdown has ensued.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And they did tack on the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. The short hands, it's Richardson. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. Brown wants to pass. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover. And the fumble recovery gives the ball to the offense with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
UCF 0.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end in coverage.
You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. And the stomping has commenced. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Getting some heat. Moves away as he feels pressure. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. And they're going to be in a world of hurt if they don't get this thing going forward here on second down from the 13. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Trying to get to it. And now the ball is free in the end zone. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. A loose football in the end zone, and the defense there to pounce on it for 6. The defense striking with a scoop and score touchdown.
And defense is about getting guys to the football. Sometimes you just get that hit.
Number 9.
Out, more guys swarming to the football. Great effort. Scoop that thing up. Now do some damage with it. You always wanted to play offense anyways. Convert that defensive player, offensive player. Give me that 6.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll start this drive with a pass. Grab behind the line. It's Richardson. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. On second down, they'll take to the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Owls. Not content to get the fumble. They scored with the fumble. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And he tacks on the extra point. They're lining up to kick it away, and that defense salivating after getting the scoop and score. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And
throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Hold it, offense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw it. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Brown will throw it. They're trying, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. The defense here trying to make sure everyone has the same call. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Pressure coming. Slides away. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pocket starts all bottled up, and now the ball is free. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up? That ball was just lying there forever in the end zone, and the defense finally pounced on it. And they tacked on the extra point. That ball was squirting around on the field, finally corralled by the defense, and they turn it into 6.
And it's so hard defensively. Do I jump on it and make sure I get it, or do I scoop it up and try to make the big play? He chose to scoop it up, and it pays off, makes the big play, gets the touchdown.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Kennesaw, Georgia, in the greater Atlanta area and home to the Owls of Kennesaw State, where these fans have been eagerly anticipating this one all week. And this is the kind of game college football fans love, because they don't have to wait for the weekend for this Conference USA showdown. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Gamecocks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll return it. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. So Kennesaw State's offense takes the field for the first time today. And here comes the quarterback. And one thing you know for sure, with this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him a lot of different looks. It's really important mentally this QB is on his game.
The offense set for a first down play. He wants to throw. He's going to take a shot right away. He's got it down the left side. All kinds of running room. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
This offense is high octane, boy. You just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Just unloaded on the kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Jacksonville State Gamecocks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack, even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and take the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he sprints to the end zone. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
And he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the boxes. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. Last time they had it, they put it on the deck. The football was not riveted to their rib cage, Jesse.
Need 5 points of pressure moving forward, no doubt. I'll tell you, they knew coming into this game that turnovers were going to be critical. They might give themselves a mulligan for that one, David, but that can't keep happening.
Yeah, but don't change who you are and what you are. Don't get gun-shy because of mistakes. I think that usually turns into more mistakes. So keep doing you, keep being aggressive.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking for a man. It's Turner. They're bringing heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Bringing it back, it's Wallace. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Owls! And they take it in for 6 more points. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Offense getting set for 1st down. Gives it to the back on the draw. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it.
Hold it. Offense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. The offense starts with a short field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. Back to pass, it's Turner. Got it set up on the outside. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. On the run, it's Lewis. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
I'm literally walking over to that guy. My man, thank you so much for saving my run. That could have been really, really bad. I could have been benched, but you got my back. Appreciate you, my man.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Looking deep. And he's got it inside the 35. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. They'll give it to the back. Runs through a tackle. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll go to the ground. Got enough space. And he waltzes in for the score. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looking for a block. It's Wallace. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line.
And a huge thank you in order right there. That return is literally going to go find my man and go, thank you so much for making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and caught.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Fires it down the seam. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He's going up top. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
The offense gets pretty lucky there. 3rd down in your own end. You're throwing to try to get the first. That ball just a little bit late, and as a result, they're lucky that wasn't a pick 6.
The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over. Short fields make successful offenses, just what they want here. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. Looking downfield, it's Turner. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. 1st down here for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. They're working that left side. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Kennesaw State.
And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Kennesaw. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He makes the connection. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. That was a good read there. Not the biggest gain in the world, David, but take up the space they're going to give you in the zone.
Yeah, make it easy, man. Make the right decision. If he's open, get it to him. Get some positive.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. And the route is on.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
Jacksonville State, 0.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Coming at, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Last run didn't get much. Ball's at their own 26. Here's 2nd and 9. Safe completion on the screen. And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35.
First down for the offense.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lewis. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying play action. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Final play of the quarter coming. Dropping back, it's Turner. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. Feeling some heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. And the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and then better job forcing a turnover.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Kennesaw State, 59. Jacksonville State.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Looking for a productive play on first down. To the air, it's Turner. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. Nice move to stay on his feet. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Getting some... That'll be a safety. The ball was loose in the end zone. It goes out of the back, and they're probably lucky it wasn't recovered for a touchdown. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defensive line stands on the result of the play. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And the punishment has been extended. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble? You don't give a hoot, Kennesaw! Touchdown, Owls! The defense takes matters into their own hands. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. The defense comes up with the fumble and takes it to the house.
Go scoop and score. Create the fumble, pick that puppy up, take it to the house. Great job by the defense, not only forcing the turnover, but getting points out.
The kickoff team just about set to go, and that defense is eager to get back out there after the scoop and score. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Wants to throw on first down. And the ball's out, and they're after it. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Holding.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Trying to get to... And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Kennesaw State has a chance now on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. It's complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponents.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flip.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Oh, and the ball is wiggled free near their own goal line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. You know, the defense is all about stopping teams, but when you have a chance to swing momentum, scoop it and score yourself, it is such a huge play.
You just go over the offense like, bro, we don't need you. We got this. We'll score ourselves if we have to. Great job by the defense, doing what they need to do, and then go talk a little trash to the offense.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. They'll throw it on 1st down. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis. Welcome to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and Johnny Red Floyd Stadium, home of the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. And Raider fans have been clamoring to get this one started all week. In this one, two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. Here he comes with the return. And he's out of bounds at the 1-yard line. What a terrible decision and return there. So the Kennesaw State Owls return team will have that offense backed up. And here comes this quarterback. This entire offense is built around him. He is the engine of the entire team.
I mean, he's the leader. He's the alpha. Everybody looks to him.
He's going to take a shot. He's got it on the left. He's loose. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Owls. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
What an enormous play, the 99-yard touchdown pass. But Palmer, when you're in that end zone and you're backed up and you could take a safety, what's going through your head?
Oh, man, your clock's going off. You know you got to get the football out quick, but I'll tell you, you're also licking your chops because you know in this area of the field, you probably have one-on-one opportunities to the outside. So if you get time and you're able to make an accurate throw, you could hit pay dirt, and they just did right there, going 99 yards to the crib.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Blue Raiders offense has the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key to their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these guys are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
On second down, he's looking downfield, using the quick game. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll run play action. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And here comes the punt team. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. He's going for a big play downfield. Holds it in on the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Roughing the pass, defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Let's it fly. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
This one away.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
From the gun, running back on the move. Shakes off the defender. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Offense set on first down.
Spider. And go.
From the gun, the running back has it. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. And here comes the offense on second down. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
They're trying to know where to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that's why you got to avoid third and long situations if you're on offense, because the defense knows it's pass, and all these guys are pinning their ears back. They're getting upfield, and you're under so much duress. On top of that, you give...
And he's going to score. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game. And you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offensive effort's absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Pressure, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break.
3:25.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll run it from the gun. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
4th down coming up.
They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Time to take a shot. And he reels it in inside the 30. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked. 26.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Trying to find his man on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Owls! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Louisiana Tech was far from the friendly confines of Ruston, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Hold it. Offense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Second down coming up. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Working that left side now. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
Roughing the pass. Defense.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach. Touchdown! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Number 86.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
35. Middle Tennessee, 0.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They put it on the ground last time they had it. Got to take care of it this time, David.
And I think you've got to put in context. A lot of times fumbles are just luck. You just got to move on, give him the football again, Jesse, and not worry.
I think that's a good point there, David. Get him the ball again to help him play the next play and know that he's okay. Because when that guy's playing well, this offense is on fire.
Pockets nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Excellent here for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Ripping through the defense. And he'll run it into the end zone. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Middle Tennessee, 0.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Comes out throwing on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in Murfreesboro than you do? A captivating game so far. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Floyd Stadium.
Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. No shot at a return. It's out in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was...
He lofts one down the sideline. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Wants to throw on second down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys. The ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Looking downfield, it's Bryson. Giving him his pads. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. Now adjusting. Touchdown, Owls! And the pummeling has started. What a grab and what a quick strike for that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
And he makes the extra point. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Not a lot of good plays for 3rd in California, so you're just trying to get a completion and help out your punter, but they can't even get that executed.
He gets it away from his own end zone. This punt will be down just inside the 40-yard line.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty.
Black 24. Set. Hut.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They'll start this drive with a pass. Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
To the air, it's Bryson. Quick strike complete. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third down, he drops to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And the beatdown has ensued. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun. Give on the inside. Oh, it's on the ground. High fall. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. He's looking to throw. And this sophomore quarterback just put it out there a little too far.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game, so unloads it downfield. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
He's got an open. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. And the stomping has commenced. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Here comes the offense on first down. He's going to pass. Fires into traffic, picked off. Takes it the other way. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Owls. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. South Alabama is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 21 over Troy. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. The defense with the scoop and score. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that, but they can't. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. And the defense doing work. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season. What a play by the defense there. Loose football, country fumble, pick it up with room, scoop and...
No doubt, country versus city. When it's a country fumble, nobody around. I got to pick that puppy up and do some damage with it. Nice job seeing the situation, scooping it up, making a play.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense has got it, and they're trying to pick up some yards. Touchdown, Owls! Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
They're out there to kick it off. The return team must rivet that ball to their rib cage. Can't afford another turnover. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day. You're going to want to forget.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Coming in, and here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now good.
Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And the route is on.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Ball security always paramount. That football must be riveted to your rib cage, Jesse, and it wasn't last time.
And look.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense snatches it, and they've reversed the field. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble.
Defenses talk all the time about forcing turnovers, and to do that, you got to get so many hats to the football and swarm in the ball.
The extra point.
And what do? You pick it up, take it back to the house. What a play by the D.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They're just about to kick it off after that scoop and score 6. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. First down for this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. Finds the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat, face, ball game over.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Kennesaw, Georgia, in the greater Atlanta area and home to the Owls of Kennesaw State, where these fans have been eagerly anticipating this one all week. This game could have a huge impact on the trajectory of both teams' seasons, as each are trying to break into the top 25. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Liberty Flames, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Kennesaw State Owls. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Flames will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Owls offense takes the field to start this game off. There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence, Reese. Always knows where to go with the football. The entire playbook is at the...
Coming out aggressively. And it's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Owls! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
The Flames offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets it.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? They'll snap it from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Feeling some heat. Trying to get rid of it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. Trying to beat the D deep. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
I know it was incomplete. I'm okay with that. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's not afraid to go deep. Grabs it inside the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Sam Houston went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Bearcats team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, 1st down. The give to the single back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. We'll see if they can dial up one that works this time on second down from the 14. The give to the tailback. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Let's see what they've got on second down. The option look. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. They go to the ground. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
3 plays out. It's 4th down.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Running it back, it's Wallace. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll try to blast their way in. Tripped up for the tackle.
Well, with this situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just seems to have the nose for the end zone. Of course, he scored his last time out. He's really good down here close to the goal line, finding creases.
Second and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. You don't